Hey everyone, this is Armaan Malik. Download the Bollywood Times app right now.
Music changes lives. That's what you Google the word music, and that's the first thing that you will probably just get to know. And the guest I have today on my show has changed many lives. For instance, there's this huge fan club on Twitter and on social media that go mad. Girls have got his pin-ups on their walls. I don't know what else they have. Ladies and gentlemen, the guy I'm talking about is the boy wonder in the music industry, Armaan Malik.
How are you doing?
Welcome to Bollywood Times.
I'm glad to be here. It's a very cool show. I've been seeing quite a few stuff and I'm excited to be here.
Thank you so much, buddy. So I just happened to use that sentence, music changes lives.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, how has music changed your life?
Completely. I think the happiness that I get from music is incomparable to anything else. And I was like 6 years old or 7 years old when I started my relationship with music, as I would like to say.
Right.
And I feel, it's the only thing that will never leave me. I feel that's the kind of security I have with or the connection I have with music. It's something that will always stay with me forever till I breathe my last. I think that's the beauty about music in my life, and for me, it is my complete existence.
It's timeless, isn't it?
It is timeless.
Music is timeless.
So I feel even if like people come and go, their music will live on for years to come.
Now, you need to really be honest in the next question I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Your favorite shower, bathroom song?
Bathroom song.
Yeah. Which is that one song that you kept on singing in the bathroom?
This is hard. I usually don't sing in the bathroom. I only sing in concert halls and venues like that. But if there is one song, I think there's one favorite of mine, which is like an old classic, which people don't know that might be my shower song, which is Hame Tumse Pyar Kitna. I'm like obsessed with that song.
Wow.
And there's one line in that, Tumhe koi aur dekhe to jalta hai dil. So that's my favorite, and I keep singing that.
And by the way, we have a fit singer, he hasn't shown his true abs yet, but you will soon see.
They're in development,
progress.
in progress.
Yeah,
it's happening. Don't worry. Aayega, ek din aayega.
Ek din aayega. I want to know, what if, people always say in the film fraternity and even outside that Salman Khan's blessed the Malik brothers.
Yeah.
But I want to ask, what if Salman Khan wasn't there? Like, what if Jai Ho didn't happen? And you think the struggle could have been even more?
Definitely would have been more. Because his support was monumental in our careers. And even though we debuted in Jai Ho and it was such a big launch, and the music didn't do well, like at that point of time. It was not a chart-busting music. And after Jai Ho, for about 6 months, me and Amaal were like, in our house, on our keyboard and guitar, and thinking, what's going to happen for us? Will anyone give us a chance? Because at that point of time, everyone was talking about it. But when the music didn't do well, it was under-promoted as well. But obviously, those are things that you need to take in your stride.
True.
And it came out, it didn't do so well, but we gained a lot out of the project because we gained a lot of fan following. And the best part about what happened after that was we worked on a lot of new music. I started singing like different songs. Amaal started composing a lot of songs. And out of that bank of music, there was one song which came like a magic for both of us. And that was Suraj Dubai. I think that changed the game completely. And before that, there was Naina from Khoobsurat, which was in the interim period, which happened for us. But again, the proper recognition of popularity didn't happen from that. But Suraj Dubai came, it catapulted Amaal to another level altogether. I was not associated with the track as such as a singer, but that rubbed off on the family, on both of us. And I then got the opportunity to sing Main Hu Hero Tera in Hero. So that again was a big changing point. Yeah. Big changing point. And Hate Story happened. Tumhe apna banane ka wajah tum ho. Then the ball started rolling.
And what happened is history. It just keeps on happening. With Armaan Malik, every week things happen. You go to Google and you type Armaan Malik and go to news, there's something or the other. The only thing that we haven't heard is who he's dating, which we'll soon come to next. I want to ask, why not a composer, Armaan? Why just a singer?
But who said I don't compose? I compose, but I don't compose for movies. I don't compose keeping actors and actresses in a script or something in mind. I compose for myself.
Okay.
I like composing indie music as what it's called in India, but universally it's called original music. And I like composing that for myself. And in the coming years, you'll see that music will come out. It's songs that I've written, but I've not written them in Hindi. I've written them in English.
Oh, wow.
Because the way I think and the way I songwrite is in English. And I'll be singing in English soon. Like, that's my passion.
But on that note, I'm going to throw a surprise to you.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Actually, there it is.
What is this?
You need to open it. Well, that's why it's called a surprise, right?
Yeah, of course, sorry. Stupid question. But
Happens.
oh, awesome.
Right?
This is super, super cool.
So you can show it, yeah. That's
This is a gift that
that's a 3D frame
Devansh has
of
given me.
Bob Marley.
it's pretty kick-ass, huh?
And hold it there because I'm going to ask you something. The most brilliant quote of Bob Marley that goes that the best thing about music is whenever it hits you, you don't get the pain.
You feel no pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you feel no pain, right?
Yeah. I write quotes of my own, you know that, right?
Oh, wow.
So I wrote this very super cool quote. I don't know if you've read this. I may not be a firefighter or a policeman, but I'll try my best to save you through my music.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's one of my favorite.
Hashtag Armaan quote.
Armaan Malik originals. Hashtag.
Armaan Malik original.
It's all out there on social media. I've put it out, and that's the reason my fans connect with me on a deeper level as well.
Nice.
Because apart from the music, they want to know you, and they want to know what exactly is running in your mind and what you feel in your heart.
So Armaan, what's the craziest thing a fan has done for you?
They've tattooed my logo and the name on their forearm.
Wow. Armaan, which is that one song you will always begin in any concert, whether it's in India or abroad? Your song.
मैं हूँ हीरो तेरा.
You have to take that guitar, which is...
No, I know you'll do this to me early on only. You wanted
Yeah, why
performance.
not?
Okay, let's
Why
do
not? Why not? We'll have to keep on performing, right?
it. Okay.
आँखों के पन्नों पे मैंने लिखा था 100 दफा लफ्जों में जो इश्क था हुआ ना होठों से बयां खुद से नाराज हूँ क्यों वे आवाज हूँ मेरी खामोशियाँ है सजा दिल है ये सोचता फिर भी नहीं पता किस हक से कहूँ बता कि मैं हूँ हीरो तेरा कि मैं हूँ हीरो तेरा कि मैं हूँ हीरो तेरा कि मैं हूँ हीरो तेरा
Ladies and gentlemen, the soul of this show, Armaan Malik. Amazing, man.
Thank you so much.
That gave me goosebumps. Yeah. It's such a beautiful melody,
Yeah.
you know.
I think it's one of my favorites from Amal's compositions as well. It's one of his
Awesome, man. That's
most
so
melodious
good.
songs. And it's the best part about this song is that it's so simple that anyone can sing it. That's the beauty of the song.
No, I think only you can sing it. The way you did it,
Well, yeah,
It's
that's
different.
I'm not
it's different, man.
but yeah, it's a beautiful song. I agree, definitely.
So name 3 songs that you will always have in your car. Can be any.
In my car,
Yeah.
there's this one song by Michael Bublé which is called Home, which many people don't know. But it's one of my favorite songs. That is there. Then, recently, I've been listening to quite a few of the Chainsmokers tracks. So Closer is a very big favorite of mine.
Okay.
And And Justin Bieber is an amazing artist as well. So there's one song of his but it's from his Believe album. It's one of his best songs that I feel he's emoted and sung it really well. And I've done a cover of it also. Nothing Like Us or something it's called. Yeah, it's called Nothing Like Us. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. So I listen to a lot of English music, as I told you.
Right.
I don't listen to Bollywood at all when I'm in my free time.
That's a revelation on the show.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, I'm talking about mid 90s.
Yeah.
And like almost like post 95, okay, 1995, there was this splurge of indie music. You know, I remember Alisha Chinoy coming up with Made in India and that Milind Soman. I think the Silk Route with Duba Duba, KK, Shan, all these people just kept on coming. Even Shivani Kashyap did a lot of things back then. Lucky Ali, Suno, I mean, who can forget that? Yeah. You know, and there was so much of indie flavor.
O Sanam.
Yeah, I mean, that song just doesn't grow old, right? The reason I mention these people, Arman, is because today when you listen to singles, a lot of them sound like a Hindi song. The reason I mentioned Made in India and Suno and all these songs were sounding so different off the cuff that they actually had its own identity. You think the indie music industry is dying now?
It's only, I feel everyone is just following this one herd mentality of the kind of singles they're making. And it started off really well. I think if you take Main Rahun Ya Na Rahun, for example, it's something that Jagjit Singh Ji would do if he wanted to do a song, because it's got shayari, it's got that slow tempo, which would not suit a film situation per se. But there was the single, that whole format of getting singles back. It started with a lot of Amaal songs and my songs. Like Aa Raha Hoon Main was one song, which was Tiger Shroff was who did the single. And Main Rahun was with Imran Hashmi. And then after that, it took a very different turn. People started recreating old songs and then getting them back as singles. Like Dheere Dheere happened as a single. Then I did one myself called Pyar Manga Hai Tumhi Se, which was Kishore Das, classic. So I feel now it's taken a different route and it's no more original indie music that it should have been. But when you're saying that it doesn't sound indie music or it doesn't sound different from Bollywood music, that's the reason. Because people are not innovating. People have that lack of, it's not lack of creativity also. I think they're so stuck into that, getting that hook thing out. Everyone's looking for that one hook with catchphrase which will go on with people, which obviously is very important for songs to become hits and chart busters. But sometimes if you just go away from that and do something for your own heart, I think that will be true indie music.
What is the advice you take in a concert if you go to, or in a dubbing room if you go to, of your father Dabu Malik and your brother Amaal Malik?
Well, Amaal completely is like away from my concerts. He's not even attended even one.
Okay. But any advice you take back of your brother?
He's always... my dad has given me a lot of advices. Amal's given me advices when it comes to singing in the studio, because that's his domain. I think that's his... He owns that place. So, he often tells me, this is... You have to sing this line in this manner and that much emotion. Because there was this one line in Main Rahun Ya Na Rahun called Kuch Kahun Ya Na. So the word kuch had to be left very delicately. So Kuch Kahun. So that sounds like a droplet of water rather than Kuch Kahun Ya Na. That's too hard. So it has to be Kuch Kahun. So that I'd sung it normally, like how I would sing it. But then I went down and I was getting late for my show after the recording of this song. And he called me halfway and he said, this is not well dubbed. I want you to come back. So I came back again, redubbed that line the way he wanted to. So he's very particular about those things. And I get to learn so much in the process.
Which is that one song, Arman, that you took a lot of time, your own song, which you took a lot of time to dub? And after that answer, you're going to sing that song.
To be honest, I think there was the song that I've been talking about since the start of our conversation, Main Rahun Ya Na Rahun. And it was the toughest song to nail as a singer, because it may seem like a simple song. There's like hidden emotions under it. There's so much that's happening. There's so much emotionally happening there, and that has to translate in the video as well. If the audio is not correct, the video does not translate in that way. So the director has to be inspired. Actors have to be inspired by the way you've sung it. So getting that right was very tough for me. And Main Rahun was one of those songs.
Okay, so you want to pick up the guitar again?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's sing the song that we've been talking about for so long. So this is a dedication to our grandfather as well, who's been the main force behind the legacy of the Malik family. So this is for him.
मैं रहूं या ना रहूं, तुम मुझ में कहीं बाकी रहना। मुझे नींद आए जो आखिरी, तुम ख्वाबों में आते रहना। बस इतना है तुमसे कहना, बस इतना है तुमसे कहना, बस इतना है तुमसे कहना, बस इतना है तुमसे कहना।
Brilliant, brilliant. God's just not made me a woman right now. I mean, I would have got a ring, you know. Okay, so here's the surprise.
One more.
On a good performance, my friend.
Okay, that's awesome. मेरे को
Open it
हर एक performance पे अगर ऐसे gifts मिलते रहे, it'll be so cool.
है ना?
If I don't, then I'll give it to. Don't do this to me. Come on. He's one of my favorite singers, Sinatra.
And how did I guess that?
I don't know. Did you like see a cover of mine?
No, I just felt that.
I've done a cover of one of his songs.
What are you
on
saying?
SoundCloud, not on YouTube, but
Okay.
it's called "Fly Me to the Moon." You know that song?
No, I
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. That's how he gets his baritone.
Gets that baritone. So, I mean,
It's written also behind the
yeah,
legend.
behind the legend. I mean,
This
what
is amazing. Another awesome gift by Devansh. Thank you so much, buddy.
I'm sure you're gonna read this at least.
It's too huge for me, man. I don't know, but I you
pictures
know what I
like
usually do? I'll just see the pictures and then I'll just keep the book. No, but I want to really get into to seeing what went behind him.
I mean, I think he's one of the legends of the 20th century.
So well, I'm going to tell this to you all. This will be the first proper book that I'll be reading.
A revelation again on the show. Okay, we're gonna play a game now.
Okay, great.
It's called Never Have I Ever. Have you played that game?
No, but
Ever?
Yeah, no, ever.
Never.
Never.
You have to show never.
Okay.
Okay, and you have to be
So I
honest
have
here.
to say either never
It's
or
as
I
good.
have.
Well,
right,
that
basically.
depends on whether you are truthful or you are
Okay, cool.
being
Yeah.
on,
So mine
dishonest.
could be diplomatic. I don't know.
No. You can't be diplomatic. You have to be.
Okay,
It's like a truth or dare.
Okay, let's
Okay.
see.
So, never have I ever tried to impress a girl by singing a song. Never. What are you saying, buddy? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Never have I ever argued with Amaal Malik. Of course you have.
Of course. Like
On what
a
point?
million times. Like we have the most brutal recording sessions every time we record a song. Most brutal ever. We're like fighting. He's pulling my hair. Gives me all expletives which I don't want to mention right now.
Okay. Never have I ever come home drunk after winning an award.
No, I've
You just said I have. Okay.
never. Like, I have never.
Okay. Never have I ever given gyan to Annu Malik.
He doesn't need gyan. He gives gyan to everyone.
Never have I ever disappointed my fans. That's a good boy.
Never.
Armaan Malik.
I don't
That's a
believe in disappointing them. Like unintentionally it might have happened, but intentionally I would never do that.
Okay. So we're going to end this interview with your current favorite song that you're going to
Yes.
sing. It is one of my favorites as well from the film MS Dhoni.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pick up the guitar one last time, my
Definitely.
dear friend.
Let's do it.
And let's hear it. This should be for all your fans out there, Arman.
Yep.
All your fans.
Let's do it.
जब तक तुझे प्यार से बेइंतहा मैं भर ना लूं, जब तक मैं दुआओं सा 100 दफा तुझे पढ़ ना लूं, हाँ मेरे पास तुम रहो, जाने की बात ना करो, मेरे साथ तुम रहो, जाने की बात ना करो. ओ, 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 ओ,
Such an apt song to end this interview. Jaane ki baat na karo. I mean, what else do you want? I literally want to stay here in the show while Armaan Malik keeps playing till the sun sets. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching this.
I was glad being on the show, man. Super
Thank
cool.
you so much
We
for
went,
gracing
like,
Bollywood Times with
Went
Devansh
down
Patel.
memory lane and everything. I think it's been such a fun interview with you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's
Waiting
been
to
a
be
pleasure.
back on the show.
Yes, you shall soon.
Super. Hey everyone, this is Armaan Malik here and you're watching Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.